The beat of New York.
103.5 KTU.
103.5 KTU, the beat of New York. Cubby and Carolina in the morning with Ariana Grande in the house.
Thank you, guys.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you back here.
Thank you for having me back.
Now, before we dive into the music, which is all about, your new album coming out soon, we have to commend you. SNL. I've never seen anybody do it better. And I'm not just saying that because you're here. I usually delete SNL after I'm done.
Yeah.
I kept it. I keep watching the skits. I mean, what are the reviews? You've been hearing nothing but positive reviews, right?
Yeah, I usually try to not read reviews, but my mom will usually tell me like if they're good, or my friends will be tagging me in things on Facebook if they're good. And I've been seeing a lot of love, and I appreciate that. I'm very grateful. It was really fun.
You nailed it.
I feel like I finally got to like be myself and sort of like show my true colors and make an ass out of myself, which I've been waiting to do.
But not really,
great.
I think you proved to a lot of people that you're such a seasoned artist in so many different ways, because I think there was like, oh, Ariana Grande, she has this beautiful voice, but what can she do with comedy? And so I think that's the thing that was very surprising to people.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. I saw, I'm really happy that it went well. When it was announced, I was a little hurt by the comments on their Facebook page. My friend Doug and we went to the SNL page, and it was like, Ariana Grande is going to host the show, and they were all like, remind me not to watch. And I was like, damn.
Well, that's what happens. But when you're a superstar, you're always going to get that,
Yeah, I think it was just nice to see the love afterwards. So thank you. I
proved
appreciate
them wrong. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the whole like skits and everything, because everybody says that you only see half of the ones that you actually rehearse.
Yeah, we cut like 4 or 5 from our show. Yeah.
And so when you were doing the one where it was about the title, the singing impressions and everything, were there any people that you were like, oh no, I think I do a better version of this one, or did you have input on that skit?
Yeah, they were really collaborative and really open to my ideas, which was so nice because it's such a legendary show, but they really made me feel like part of the team, and it was a really collaborative thing.
Was there anybody that you wanted to not sing, and you said, no, let's not do that person?
No, we tried so many because it was just so much fun to just like, they just were like, let's throw her into this situation.
Yeah.
And
the Whitney, by the way, I'm going to cut you off. The Whitney.
That was unbelievable.
You,
it was like you were channeling Whitney Houston. I mean, unbelievable. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, now, let's move on to Dangerous Woman, because, I have to tell you, the first time that I found out about it, it was from your brother, Frankie, who I think is your biggest fan.
He really is.
It's either him or, there was a beautiful picture on your Instagram. Is it your Nona?
My Nona, yeah.
Your Nona? I don't know who's your bigger fan. Is it your Nona or is it Frankie?
I think it's both. I think my family is very supportive. I'm very lucky to have them.
Yeah, but Dangerous Woman, so this is kind of a departure from obviously the Ariana Grande that we all know. So what was the impetus behind this? Like, why Dangerous Woman? Give us like the background of it.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that, because I feel like the Ariana Grande that that you know of, there's been like a weird like sort of like wall of like, I feel like I'm not really there yet as far as getting people to know who I am and what I want to sound like and what I'm all about.
Right.
And I feel like this has been a really major breakthrough, and I've been waiting for a song that made me feel this way inside. And this album, I think, is a very big step forward for me in a personal way, and sonically as well. But I think that it's represented in the sound because of like my personal growth, I guess, if that makes sense.
What made you say I want to call the album Dangerous Woman? I have a song called Dangerous Woman. What was it about the 2 words, Dangerous Woman?
I love dangerous women.
Right.
I love honesty in all people, not just women, but
what makes a dangerous woman?
I think a woman who's not afraid to be herself and to take risks and to be unapologetically honest. And it really took me a while to get there as well. So I think that's why the title means so much to me, because I've grown up so much since I started putting out music when I was like, I guess 18, and I'm 22 now, which doesn't seem like a big gap, but a lot can happen in those years,
Yep.
Well, I want to talk about one Dangerous Woman in particular. I started in radio at Y100. I know you're a Florida girl. So you have to tell me about the moment that Madonna took you on stage and spanked you in your hometown, in Miami.
That is a dangerous woman. Madonna's a dangerous woman.
So what happens after? Do you go backstage and talk to her?
I got off stage. my jaw was like this and my face was like shocked, and I was like, I knew it was gonna happen, but it was still so surreal. And I walked off stage and I was just like, my hands were trembling, and I was just like, oh my God, I just danced on stage with Madonna. She spanked me and gave me a banana. Oh my God. It was just so surreal. I love Madonna. I think everyone knows she's such a huge influence on me, and I appreciate her in every way.
Do you guys keep in touch, or is it just like the Twitter love? Because I see sometimes you guys tweet
Yeah,
at
we have
each
a little
other.
bit of Twitter love, but I mean, she's Madonna. She's got a lot on her plate, man.
Yeah.
Now, how many dogs do you have? Instagram, you know, you were talking about how, you know, Ariana tweets Madonna and all that. You're tweeting your dogs on Instagram.
My dog is, my Instagram is a fan page for my dogs.
Oh, okay,
Basically.
yes. Yeah. How many dogs do you have?
Well, my family we have 7, but my mom has 3, and then I have my 4 rescues that live with me. I just have my 4. My mom has her 3, so we have 7 altogether. But I consider them all mine because I love them so much.
Well, if a dog goes crazy when you go away for 10 minutes, imagine when Ariana comes back from tour.
Oh, I know.
Are the dogs just attacking you?
Some of them will come with me, which
Oh,
is
really?
great. Yeah, the ones that don't mind traveling will come with me because
that's cool.
I never want to make them sad or uncomfortable. But
Yeah.
Toulouse loves the tour bus. Toulouse sleeps best on the tour bus.
Did any of them go with you to shoot Zoolander 2?
No, no, I don't think so. No, not to Rome, but they're my babies. They bring me so much joy. Cinnamon, my pit mix, she's my personal makeup remover.
Right, well, naturally.
I just go like this, and she licks my eyes until there is not a scrap on my face. She licks my whole face. I think she has like magic stuff in her saliva that's kind of like pimple like repellent as well. Like
Better than
whenever
Neutrogena.
Whenever she does that, my skin looks great the next morning. Like I swear, cinnamon
awesome.
saliva is a natural healer. Sorry, go ahead.
I love it. No, I wanted to ask you one question. I know it's hard as an artist because I'm sure you love all of the songs on the upcoming album, but is there one that you're like super excited for everybody to hear?
There's a lot of diversity on the album, and yet the whole body of work feels kind of cohesive. So it's weird. Each song is very different, but the whole album feels like one thought, if that makes sense. THOUGHD, not the THOT. Sorry, just to clarify.
Just right, exactly.
It's, you know, what year it is. I don't know. I think they're all really special. I have one called Leave Me Lonely that is really special. My friend Victoria Monet wrote it for me, and my friend Tommy Brown produced it, and it features Macy Gray, and it's a really special one.
I love Be Alright, by the way. I hope
You
that's
do?
a single.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a couple things up our sleeve for Be Alright. Be Alright is one of my favorites on the album as well.
Besides Macy Gray, who else are you collaboing with?
I actually haven't announced the rest. That is, I just gave you guys a huge thing. I didn't mean to say it.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll take
The
it.
only-
We'll take it, man.
There are 4 on the album, and the only 2 announced, I guess, now are Wayne and Macy Gray. So yeah, surprise.
I would say, but besides the new album in May, what are the next few months lined up for you? Like, what are you going to be doing for the spring and summer?
Lots of just like traveling and performances coming up, and hopefully getting to surprise my fans. And I hope everyone loves the music. It's really all about the music right now.
Perfect. Well, Ariana Grande, we can't thank you enough. We wish you the best of luck. We're so
Thank you guys
excited
so
for
much
Dangerous
for
Woman.
having me.
And you know what? Do a little more TV and
Yeah,
movies. I love
totally.
seeing you on screen.
Thank you. I would love to.
Ariana Grande, we love you. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you. Mwah.